Alright, we are back with yet another Fiddlesticks game. Because he's just so popular right now, and I'm trying to get my fiddle up. But this game, honestly, of all the fiddle games I've played recently, this one seems like it should be one of the more promising ones. The reason why I say that is because our lane shouldn't be anything too difficult to deal with, like Aphelios Bard. Bard is a pretty strong champ in himself right now, but not in lane in particular. So I think that should be fine. And then the whole enemy team is very short range. They're all melees topside, and Aphelios and Bard are not particularly long range either. They have no cleanses as well, so I think I just have a lot of potential in this game. A lot of potential multi-man silences, a lot of potential big ultis for lots of fears. Um, so hopefully that all goes well. I think this game, instead of building a Trailblazer, which is what I normally go for, I think I'll go Locket just because I want to... That is crazy that Kaisa didn't even auto-queue him there. She just left the bush. What are you even in the bush for? All you did was let him trade onto you. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm not sure what I was on about, but this game should be promising, is basically my point. Enemy team wants to go in. I was talking about Locket. Locket seems like it makes a lot of sense. What was that? I don't know what Kaisa's doing. Ooh, good dodge by Aphelios on my E there. Very nice fiddle E. And you can see that normally with a lot of champs, you want to be careful with the spells that you throw, because eventually you'll just go Like, usually you want to wait until your Comet or your Mana Flow Band is back up, but you don't even run Mana Flow Band on Fiddle, for one. And for two, I can just spam my E off cooldown, basically, and I never go as long as I'm not spamming my other spells as well. But I figure why not at least fear the Bard in that situation if he's going to walk into my melee range like that. But both Aphelios and Bard are out of potions. I still have one potion, and it's pretty much just been me... It's pretty much been me solo trading onto them for the majority of this lane. Obviously, I healed there a bit unnecessarily. I just wanted Kaisa to be able to extend her trade as long as she wanted to there, because it seemed like she was maybe committing to something there. But Aphelios did use his barrier, to be fair. So it wasn't like I healed for nothing. Enemy bot lane's getting pretty low. I still have reasonably good resources. Kaisa still has her barrier. That's crazy. They just let me slowly walk up in fear. Oh, Kaisa's dead. Kaisa's dead to the Viego flash. Okay, I will base. Even though this guy's gonna shove in the wave, Kaisa's gonna get all of the creeps that she's gonna want. It's just kind of unlucky. We really shouldn't have chased after Bard because we're not gonna kill him. And once we see that Viego missed, the Kaisa's just dead because she has no flash. Gonna ping below mid lane. That's where Bard would be most likely to come from. I want my mid laner to understand that Bard could be around mid. I'm going to get a ward for her, and then I'm going to leave. Because there's not much I can do. I would be standing on vision, and I'm already losing quite a bit of XP from bot lane. My god, Bard is top lane. And he's not killing? Oh boy. Oh my god. We need to do this dive over the course of a couple. We can't just full on dive this guy, but you see now Aphelios is pretty low. Like, he wouldn't, if he was being left under his tower on this next wave, which he won't be, Bard will be back. But then he would be threatened to back off his tower, basically. I'm gonna get some honey fruit. Isa should as well, I think. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna get any honey fruit. I'm just gonna walk this way. Gonna poke them down. We should get this honey fruit because it's just so free. Wow. We're Galio ulted. Okay, then. Okay. Dodged out of Bard's Q there. And what did I say? We should just get the honey fruit because it's just too guaranteed of a play. We can't get punished doing that. And instead, we walk up and get Galio ulted, of course. It's a little strange that we got Galio ulted, I will be honest. I was not expecting that. Considering that I just slowly walked up and feared the Aphelios, and that nearly kills him if Galio didn't ult. It was a little weird, for sure. But whatever. I'm content with how this game is going so far. I can only do what I can do, you know. Yep, there's the Bard. No surprise that there's somebody in that bush. Just gonna get my fear off. Get him off me. Okay, if they want to sweep that bush, I'll just put another ward in it. No big deal. I help my mid laner out, and we want to be careful of any potential Diego ganks from Tribush. Now, once we get our wave pushed in, I can walk in and maybe get some vision control here. They do already have it warded, so I don't want to ward right on top of it and just give them free knowledge that I have a ward there, so I'm going to ward like that. Over the dragon pit, and then I'm going to stand around mid. Okay, and now Bard just got feared and silenced until his death there. Such an annoying way to die from Fiddlesticks. Very nice. Gonna make that guy back up. Then I'll get a ward here, with my effigy, and then I'll base. I'm not really needed bot lane right now. But Bard has death tempo, so I want my teammates to be careful about that. So I'll ping it, and I'll start building towards a locket, which is pretty unnatural for me. Usually I go Trailblazer, so I really like the move speed on this champ. And I'm just trying to really spam ping that Bard is missing, because there's not right now, there's really just not much I can do about him being missing other than try and predict where he's going to go and just spam ping that. And that's why I went towards topside here, because I figured that they would be doing something or trying to kill my Aurelia or something like that. Unfortunately, I'm just a bit too late. If I walked directly through lane top, maybe I could have made it in time. But just unfortunately played by Aurelia. The Galio in particular, I'm not super afraid of. Oh. Okay, got in a really good spot, made sure I pinged my entrance so the fear went off. That's really all I got. Maybe I could have flash feared Viego or something, but that's also not particularly necessary. I just want to leave. I just want to leave this situation and allow my jungler and everybody to base and farm without dying here. We got what we wanted. We got the fight and the grubs, so no need to overextend the play and be super greedy. Okay. Seems like the enemy team has made it a habit of going towards topside. So I'm just going to go topside to back up my Aurelia, because she is really strong, and I don't want to just leave her to be abused by the enemy team here. And we could definitely make a super game-winning play if I'm here on the right timer. She says she can 2v1, but I might as well fear this guy for her. She should be fine with her W there. Very nice. Just spam pinging Bard. Just spam pinging him so people know. See, now I walk top and get a kill top, and what does my AD carry do? She walks up super far on her weak side and dies for no reason at all. Literally no reason at all. People in solo queue are so awful at this. It's like the worst skill. Like, you don't even have to be paying attention or focused or anything to understand what your job is in that scenario, and that's to just farm safely or figure out the best way that you can be useful and not die. Okay, Kaisa has ult, so I'm just gonna ulti this guy. Doesn't matter really that I'm on vision. Just gonna get to him, get my ult off, and he's dead. Okay, we see Bard again. I probably should base because I don't have any wards or anything, but I'll stay on the map until... Whoa. Jesus, man. Get away from me, dog. Whoa. Are these people crazy? They are crazy. I'm standing severely out of range here. that I don't get flashed on. Oh my god. Oh, you're dead, buddy. Nice flash earlier. Nice flash on me for no reason. I don't know what they did all that for. Like, I could have even flashed the initial Gragas ult or something, but it just is so crazy to me that they went so hard on the full HP fiddle support for for what reason? I have no idea. Maybe they're trying to make their... They sent 4 people bot lane for no reason just to kill Kaisa, and then they just wanted to get an extra kill on top of it or something. Crazy. Crazy dumb by the enemy team. Oh boy. But I think Fiddle from the winning team is such an oppressive pick. Oh my. Of course he crits me on the last auto. I had Locket and I was waiting till the last auto to Locket it and walk away. But he of course crits the last one. He didn't crit a single auto and then he crits. I think these guys are dead. I'm not sure why they're playing up so far. At some point, my real opportunity to escape was to ult out. Oh man. But it would have had to be like after the Aphelios used his initial purple gun on me. And I was thinking he was having it or getting his purple gun back up too soon. But I don't think that's true. I could have almost certainly just ulted out at some point there when they were chasing me. But the Gragas was also making it weird for me. Yeah, that's about all I got there. I mean, this bard's just dead. I don't need to waste my ult on him. If they kept chasing, though, then who knows? Maybe I could have. Yeah, them chasing me down in mid lane was strange. This guy, for real? I'm just gonna ult him. My damage doesn't matter. I'm so tanky. I just tank for my mid laner, and the Aphelios just dies. He's feared into a silence, and he's gone. I don't know how they can possibly think that I'm not gonna do that, and they just let the Aphelios die. Like, the Viego saw me. I chased him away. The Aphelios knew I was around. And they just die. They just die to that. And this is like Master, Grandmaster. I don't have my silence. Nice. Base check the Fiddlesticks sphere. Not a good idea. But you guys can see, this is in Master, Grandmaster. Should be Grandmaster Challenger, but you know how matchmaking is sometimes. I could have Locketed to shield one of them and gotten an assist off of it. Nice. My speed is so much utility for me. Silence Viego. He's a goner. Gonna get in a weird position to ulti if I need to. I don't really care that they see me. Is this real? Is it possibly a real play by the enemy team? I did not think so. They're just crazy. What they're doing is just so crazy. This is one of those games where I start questioning whether or not I actually queued up for a solo queue game or like a normal game or something. But this is a solo queue game for sure. And my original point is that this is like a Grandmaster tier game, right? And you guys can see from like a third person view how bad everybody is. Like how the decisions just don't make any sense. And like I don't know. That's why I truly believe that getting anywhere below master tier or like master tier or below is so achievable by anybody. It's more just like a time investment thing. Like anybody can get to this level of game because it's not even a good level of gameplay. Everybody's just running around doing stupid stuff the whole entire game. So that's kind of my spin on even though the game seems like, see, look, ranked grandmaster, all near challenger. Um Even though the game quality like that is like so embarrassing to me, um it really displays that literally anybody can get to that elo because there was nothing impressive going on in that game. Absolutely nothing impressive from from anybody. Like even me, I played that game really well and I didn't do anything really that impressive. I just made like pretty good decisions consistently in the game and it led to an immediate free win. Um but yeah, I think there was a lot of good stuff from the Fiddlesticks champ that game to learn from, and hopefully the the level of gameplay can inspire you guys so you don't feel I don't want anybody to feel as alone, or like sometimes when you get on a loss streak or something, people feel like it feels very isolating, like why do you even queue up in the first place type of stuff, but this game is just so um this really shows what anybody can do really. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about that one. I think it was a pretty solid fiddle game. The enemy team really did not respond well to my champion's strengths. So with that, I will see you all next time.